It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Nakua here, he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 65 past the street.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Pass play coming here. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans sent to kick this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Yellow. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Love from the gun. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Let's go. 50, red, yellow. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They send Samuel Wright. Takes the 2nd down snap. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here's the snap on fourth. Pass complete, screen play. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4 there. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Going left side, and Williams with it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw now. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
36-yard line.
Now looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. They're going to throw out of the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Move 32. Set, huh?
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A pickup of 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Yellow, blue. Yellow, go. Set.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part. Maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taken in by Noah Fant. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Lambeau after this. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Dropping back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing it again here. That's complete, and the two on the left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Set up the screen. Here's Nakua. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Nixon now to return it. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blue, set, ready. 45, white.
From the pistol, here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Set, hut. Blue, striker. Green, jack. White, white. Grill, green. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Deebo Samuel deep to return this. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Dropping back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. We got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he Gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. All set to go now from the 35. Receiver in motion, going left. Into traffic, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Intercepted in the end zone. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Nixon now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Ready.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
On the set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Green. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Hey, blue. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And it sets up second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Yellow, go. Hut, hut.
On second down, Jacobs. And fly ahead for a few. It's third down.
At the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Six, mega. Let's go. Blue striker, yellow, 22, slides blue, white, white. Ready.
No throw, third and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's White on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the floater falls to the deck.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Again to throw on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Rams are set to punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Clock 40. Ready?
And off to Jacobs to stop the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
28-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready. 10 black.
They stick with Jacobs. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Red, sight, set, ready. 33, yellow, you, yellow. Smash, red.
3rd and 1 now. Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, right.
New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Black shot. Steel, black. Ready?
Love from the gun. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Blue striker. Let's go now. 50, green. White, white. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Drill, green. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Carry for it. He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Check, blue, 32. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So we're through 3 here. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Set, ready, cut.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Set. 60 red, 6, mega. White.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Cut down the field, Golden. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go. 10 plus seconds.
Jacobs running behind center. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Ready, set.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Down, set, cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Into the hands of Pickett. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Trying to throw this from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Screen here for Williams. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, brother, it's a Xavier McKinney.